Hey there again, fellow Shadowrunners. Welcome back to the dreck that is Seattle, post-apocalypse style. By which I mean this is part 2 of my Let's Play of Shadowrun Returns. So when I started up here, I just reloaded my file. I was at the coroner's office where Sam Watts is. Well, he should be, just what with his homing signal beaming in on him here. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fresh... I didn't get to read all that. There's Dresden, or Dwarven Coroner, who's a pretty amusing fellow. We'll be seeing a lot of him. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf, whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a steady or stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir?" "Are you the coroner?" "I'm John Dresden, the Oregon Grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are?" "Go no one you've ever heard of, now tell me about Sam Watts." He fixes you with a hard gaze. "Careful, friend. I can have Lone Star here in 2 minutes." I don't know why I chose a pirate accent. "Now what makes you think I know anything about Sam Watts?" "Sam had a locator strip embedded in his skull. I followed it here." "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens." "Who told you he was dead?" Yeah, I'll go with the more than there. "Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I guess sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch." The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. "A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating! I was working on him earlier. He's over there." Let's see, is there anything else I can open up or examine? Apparently not. We'll come talk to Dresden down here. "He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown." "Emerald City Ripper?" He sighs. "Not my title. It's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim." "Delicious trophy hunter. What was it?" "Watt's liver was clearly cut out." "Whiz, what else?" "The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed." "Dresden, get out here!" "Oh, McCluskey, you'll learn to love this guy, but not really." Okay, so while he's talking, I'm gonna check the victim out. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest is a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on the body. You can examine the evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a place called the Seamstress Union. There's something handwritten in the back, but blood has made it illegible. The cred stick. Standard cheap unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Well, let's take it. Alright, you go slot the cred stick on your PDA. 300 new yen is added to your account. Purple shirt. Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. Ew. Handwritten note. You can only see parts of the note, given the torn off bits and bloodstains. "Sam, I feel terrible that we have been long. Just say I'm so... See you there. Love, Jessica." Put the evidence down. Check that as well, because that tells me I can use it. We've got basic med kit. That will probably come in handy all the time. Seeing I'm not playing this is the second playthrough I start now where I'm not playing a healer. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. "So this new Ripper Vic Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back?" The coroner frowns. Saw you insisted at the time." He chortles. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This rubber case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. He has a decent understanding of human and meta-human anatomy, too. So, I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf! The Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You notice superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? I don't have enough strength to intimidate him, so... Didn't hear nothing, you in town. Nobody who didn't hear nothing. That's right! And if you ever do hear something, I'll knock it right out of your head. Asshole. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, give me more! I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. And the asshole leaves. Alright, we can talk to Dresden. Dresden looks amused. You always make friends that easily. I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna return the favor. Fascinating again! Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Take who's paying to hold his leash. I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career. And wallet. What's that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Alright, the official, I don't buy that. You don't buy that? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there are unusual bruises on her upper arm, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of new yen, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops around that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in the first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them as much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstress Reunion? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlife. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going-out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. I need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, you might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around these body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go and do that. By the way, if you notice, 2 karma popped up, so I got a couple of experience. New objective. Open the morgue drawer. Oh, this is actually leads to a reference from the SNES Shadowrun. Anyone who's played that will either think it's the cheesiest, worst thing ever, or love it like I did. Dock Wagon Basic Trauma Kit, very useful. Basic Med Kit, basic useful. Okay. Might have to stop doing voices, this are getting control into my throat. The cold storage locker is labeled as John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Let's open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal a fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there! It's fucking Jake Armitage from the SNES game! Booyah! Reference to him waking up in the morgue locker at the beginning. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. Oh, I fucking love that reference. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. You're sleeping in a freezer. A freezer for dead people. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. Cheaper than a coffin hotel, and the service is just as good. He chuckles. Oh, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't here after me, what's your story? For the death, looking into the death of Sam Watts, the coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Jake yells toward the other side of the room. John! Is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man's switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then. Name's Jake. And you are? Call me Swift Runner. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kabuta asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But on my way to the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some soak off after all. John, can you grab me a cuff? Get your own damn cup! My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John, you're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't go exactly according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles. You get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. I get the feeling that this trouble he's in was a reference to taking down the Drake Corporation for the Aniki Corporation, the SNES Shadowrun. Stam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in a morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night's stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. Jake eyes you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I don't work for free. I fight and I get paid. I knew you, not tours. Guess I'd say the same in your shoes. Fine. The crit stick with 1,000 New Yen on your, or with your name on it. Help me dust those gangsters as yours. Make it 1,500. Hard bargainer. Alright, 1,500 it is, but you better be worth it. I'm good for the fight if you're good for the money. Great! I've been hiding out there ever since this run-in with those Halloweeners. A whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in a dumpster tomorrow. So, you need a weapon? Happen to have an SMG with you? Yeah, that's what I'll go with. Spray and pay. Fair enough. Take this. It's a little beat up, but it works. Ha, bridle models reference the first gun you find in Shadowrun. So, ready for an evening out into town? Sure buying. Hey, I've already provided the party favors. You can leave whenever you're ready. Okay, so let's see here. Go to the equip screen. Okay, good. It did automatically equip the SMG for me. I like the SMG because it's got a decent accuracy to it. Plus, you hit multiple times per shot. I also like that you can't see it right there, but the section up there by your menu actually gives you the direction where you have to go for your next objective when it's a major objective. The Barrens, yes. Probably gonna get another. Yeah, the Redmond Barrens. Run to the Seattle Sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. I like these little descriptions for the loading screens. It really feels like you're playing the pen and paper Shadowrun and your GM is narrating. Stash just around the corner, so that'll be my first objective, is to find Jake's stash. Not at all a drug reference, I'm sure. Although it literally isn't. It literally does mean his stash of items. So you can talk to people out here, which is actually useful, because sometimes you'll get quests. Vlad. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Hey man, you okay? Yes? No! Yes! No! I saw something! It's gonna kill me! Calm down, I'm Swift Runner. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so. Vlad, what do you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit, so dark, so alien that... Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. I'm done here. No, it's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. There's a side quest around here. I don't remember where you find it, though. Not to mention there's the whole, Jake's fucking stash. Let's talk to Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman's far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why, what's going on? Some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Yeah. You're going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear it before the shooting starts. She looks over you, then nods. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Seems there's someone else that gives me a side quest as well. Is that Jake's? Yeah, it must be Jake's stash right here. It pays to explore, though. You get side quests that way. Okay. I'll clear the garbage around Jake's stash, that's it. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. So open it with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Whoa, where are these guys at? Where do these assholes come from? Also, if you've played the SNES Shadowrun, you might recognize this as a remix of the battle music. Can I change equipment in combat? Oh, okay, that's just a deck, a cyber deck anyway. Okay, I don't like the odds I have of hitting these fuckers. So I'm gonna get behind some cover. 10%, shit, I'll take it. Multiple attacks, and I still miss. Fucking sweet. Jake only has a pistol. Does he have special attacks with it? Yeah, I don't really need that. Shot for 10. Crit for 20. Sweet. Let's see, I'm gonna move here. And 99% chance to hit. 12 damage total, I'll take that. Jake's got 99% chance, and fucking kills him. Sweet. Welcome to the Barrens. Guess I need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Same dreck in every city these days. So I shouldn't invest in the real estate? What about that? Only by the hour. Hey, you've seen where I stay at night. Now you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Okay, let's go talk to Worried Man. Pretty sure he gives me a side quest. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. What fight would I have been paid to? Oh, we can pay you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we set up here. It's been getting worse and worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market is at? Send a street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. Bam, now I get a side quest. And I'm right by the side quest. Even better. Commerce is like a weed, taking root into cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. Small street markets flourish here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barons. Let's go. Head thug here. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Eh? Who the hell are you? Heard about you. Why don't you piss off? You ain't a Halloweener. Why don't you buzz off? I'm sick of gutter punks like you. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash! Ice this guy! Ooh, 2 enemies. Oh no, not 2 enemies. Mages! Okay, let's go here so I have a clean shot of the mage. It's not that clean. Even from there, 97% accuracy. Forgot how good pistols are. And let's use this cooldown 3 ability. 20 damage crit. I'll take it. Okay, it'll take me 2 turns to get in a shot, to get an attack with whatever my ranged melee weapon is. It's probably just my fist at this point. So let's him and not quite kill him, but hurt him, I guess. Jake move 1. And there we go. Speak of Bullied Merchant, Mrs. James. Well, I gained a karma. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Shop, keep your hands with a few nuyen. Please, it's the least we can do. I'll take the nuyen. 48? Wow, I'm fucking rich! Man, I better either kill the Halloweeners or get to a save point soon. This video is going longer than planned. Let's see, we'll go this way to find the Halloweeners. Just keeping my eye out for stuff I can use, or people I can talk to, or anything like that. Halloweener Sentry. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward, we're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. It's one of the 2 got away. If I had missed my shot, those idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty. And killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Oh yeah? Well, you didn't take into account that... Fuck you, that's what. And because I still have another action point, I can do it again. Now, where are the other Halloweeners at? We'll move him here, so that way if they're in the fog of war in there. Shit. Well, let's have them take cover here. And ooh. Oh no, you didn't. Although you clearly did. Okay, let's the main guy up. Shot. As I blocked. Ugh. Odds are atrocious, so let's hide behind there, but I get protection from the mage. In time I'll increase my accuracy. Fuck. Yeah, of course the one with lower accuracy. How could lower accuracy fucking hits? What was that? Close to the mage. 75%. Yes! Fuck you. And Jake will get a couple of shots of the pistol. Oh, you cowardly fuck. I don't even have enough to move into a good cover position. I'll move right here. I like the cover system in this game. You don't see that in, well, really any strategy games. Certainly, at least not enough of them. And Jake, meat shield here. Oh, hold on a second, I gotta pause this here. Alright, sorry for the pause there. Had to take a phone call. Okay, let's move here, try to gun this fucker down. 61% chance to hit. Oh, those odds. There we go. Ah, there's still one more guy left, too. Jesus. I forgot about that. John Paul. 10 damage. Shoot him again. Another 10 damage. Yeah, I forgot John Paul is the leader. I think I talked to him about that guy before, but... Whoa, Uncle! I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners. Jake, call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already a shoe on sight stats with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener trying to shoot me in the back when buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. You're right, let's finish this. Got enough ammo, so let's just punch him in the face. Punching's not very strong, I'm used to my combat adept. But, let's see if I can pistol him just now. There we go, 1 karma for dealing with him. And now I get to visit the murder site. Which is over here. First, let's make sure there's no one else to talk to. Man, a couple of guys here. Well, let's see what's in here. Yeah, I like to. I shouldn't be. Oh, that's a seamstress union. Yeah, I'll come back here afterwards because I'll have to come back there for the next story point anyway. Oh man, this game is fucking great though. I just wanted to autosave so I can. Oh. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies a flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on a court issue bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. He sighs. Sorry, friend, I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help of those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take New Yen where I'm going. You look like you can use the funds. Likewise, give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave, then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink, that's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this ripper business. Well, nice knowing ya. Jake turns and disappears into the shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Okay. So let's go over here by the Lone Star guys. Let's talk to William first. Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes with a white chalk outline and red stained marking the slab pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance of the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated that the homeless man is currently pestering him. I'm telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm going to die of the cold tonight. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket, or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you prigs. Alright, well, let's talk to William here. Oh. He looks in your direction. Now what? I can tell him the corner doesn't set me over. I can lie. I can bribe him. Oh, etiquette. I didn't have that option last time. What, they didn't radio you? Damn operator's probably asleep again. I'm here to take over your shift. You can head back to base. Yeah? Where's your uniform? Come on, clearly I'm not with the Star. Private security contractor. Temporary assignment. Sounded like your boss has short a few guys this week. Yeah, we've been spread pretty thin lately. Anyways, about fragging time someone showed up. Thanks for the relief. Cool, didn't have that option last time. We'll talk to William here, because this is a side quest I can do for him. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, the one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. You! I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper? Or working for some corp? Nah. Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Ha! Just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number my ass. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope. I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got here back in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. But then that jerk-face in uniform had already set up shop in my alley. So, sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, for the last couple of months I've been sleeping there, but I spent my days out doing odd jobs for street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier tonight I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He bought over some donuts and 2 cups of SoCal off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous. He did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Can you tell me what this troll's cyberware? Well, it was a big... I think he must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It looked like one I saw back in 44. That's 2044, by the way. When I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trusted none of them cyber people. That's all I need to know, thanks. See you around. I thought for sure he would have asked me to get his blankets, but maybe that's not a side quest, just a good deed I can do. Okay, so I found a test tube piece. Looks like the coat and blanket the old man is trying to get back. Examine the area for evidence. Shovel across a bundle of cloth to the side. A printed receipt falls out from beneath the folded blankets. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstress Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. So I'll pick up the blankets. Gained karma for that. Anything else here I can investigate? That's what I thought. Work lights, blah blah blah, nothing important, apparently. Distinct area of footprints, track outline, largest at public control. Okay. I can talk to William and give him his blankets. I don't know if I get anything for that, but... Hey there, youngin'. I think this coat and blankets belong to you. My stuff! Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. That's what I thought. I don't think it's important to do, but damn. Sometimes it's nice doing the right thing, even if my guy's kind of an asshole. I love this Dan the Donut Man with his colorful shirt. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burnt soy calf is enough to overpower the dusty, almost enough to overpower the dusty stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. I'm not doing voices anymore. Gonna get you, chummer. So the murder across the alleyway. Nope, I was close when it happened. But hey, it's the Barons. Back alley killing is nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barons? The Barons? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Toursville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. Still donuts with troll wearing scrubs last night? Oh, he had something else to say. Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know a Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that bought donuts from me right before murder. They'll haul them in just to see if anyone will pay the bill. Not today, my friend. Take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Why not? Enjoy. See you around. I don't know if that's needed, but what the hell. It's 10 million. And there's Bobby. Remember Bobby? Oh, wow, that guy looks gay. Hey, chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you, just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Doesn't he sell drugs? Yeah. Don't need no stinking drugs. And so we go to the Seamstress Union. Yep, I'm going to enter a new instance, so it asks me if I want to travel. I like that. Should also ask me if I want to update or level up too once I get in, but I don't know if it does it before the autosave or not. Seamstress Union. Relative to the rest of the Barons, Toursville is a neon-clothed oasis, and as hard as the Seamstress Union. Housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity, bums huddle together, gangsters strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Alright, well, let's continue, and it should... Oh god, it should let me save soon. I really want to start compiling the video. Okay, so it did autosave. Perfect. And give me 2 karma. Alright, well, when I return, I'll spend that karma. I should have a decent amount here. 9, I should be able to level up a couple of stats I want to level. Sounds good to me. Alright, well, this is where I'll cut it off for this play. The music, it's very unlistenable, but hopefully some people like it. It's Sick to Death by Atari Teenage Riot. They pretty much invented the term digital hardcore, which you don't hear often. Basically a combination of punk, as along with other electronics like drum and bass. Most of their stuff is very hard to listen to, and yet I'm a sick enough fuck that I love it. Alright, well, I'll see you in the shadows next time, friends.